Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about Tai Chi Chuan. Tai Chi is a form that is really mysterious. It's a form that is not very well known. The reason for that is because it's very difficult to understand what Tai Chi is for. Because a lot of people, they try fighting using Tai Chi. You know, using like this, and this, and this. And if you watch the Tai Chi videos, you're gonna find that nobody can fight that way. And the reason nobody can fight that way is because fighting is not like a video game. Okay? Fighting is not like Tekken, for instance, or Street Fighter. Because people, the speed they can move, the instinct they have is limited. There's no superhuman like that. Superhuman, of course, if you put the Tai Chi move in the video game, that smooth, that quick, of course you can fight with it. But how come in real life nobody do it? Nobody can fight that way. Nobody, not a single person in the history of anything that we recorded ever fought using Tai Chi. Okay? So now you have to wonder, yeah, maybe it's because Tai Chi cannot just be used that way. You know, you start to wonder, how come this, how come that? Right? It's because Tai Chi, okay, why they call it the ultimate art, is because the ultimate is when you understand. Okay? The ultimate art just means when you can understand everything, that's when you achieved mastery. Right? When you understand. And really, it's a big thing, right? If you take it this way, to understand the movements in Tai Chi, because, you know, for instance, in boxing and in Muay Thai, there's pads to teach you the order. Boom, 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 right? There's pads. But it's difficult to really remember each of the movements, right? A lot of the time, you take the pads off, the boxer don't know what to do. He don't know. On the bag, he not. So, Tai Chi Chuan is meant for practice to understand. Each of these moves, 108 or however many, is of the original form, not the one for old people. You have to look at the original form. The original form is, each one of these is a strategy. Okay, when we talk about, oh, the grand crane carries rock across the mountain, that's gonna be the name. Some of these, the name is ridiculous, but when you move, you kind of understand. If you understand Tai Chi, you understand fighting. Okay, so for instance, if I go like this, right? This is, I take my hand, I move, I hit his glove, and then I punch, right? I remove. The idea here is, I will remove his hands. I will hit his hands, and then strike. That is the idea. Okay? When I go here, boom. What does this mean? Boom. This means, instead of hitting him with a front jab, I'm going to turn my body to hit the jab. This way it's thinner. And my fist is protecting my face. That's why I do it. This is why they tell you this. So I don't practice Tai Chi because people think that, you know, a lot of these martial arts, people think that it's either to be learned just this art, but when to learn the art, they don't know, right? For instance, for me, if I think about it, really Muay Thai should come before Taekwondo, right? Because if you don't know how to kick with power, you don't have a strong shin, you don't have the kicking muscles. You make fancy kick in Taekwondo, there's no use in a fight. You're aiming for a fight. It's a chronological order. If I was saying, first I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna do this, in the best way where you come up with the best result, right? So really with Tai Chi Chuan, it's a very advanced thing. A lot of people just start out practicing Tai Chi to fight. That's a horrible idea. If you learn Tai Chi in that way, you're not gonna learn anything. It's just gonna be a bunch of dance because it's useless then. Alright? Every single martial art in China, has a reason. They're not created in a vacuum where there's no influence from boxing. They're not created in a vacuum. Each of these arts know every other art too, right? So for instance, let's say I want to talk about animal style. Animal style is okay. Animal style is, it's an artist style. That's what animal style is. Animal style is, if I'm here and I'm fighting, I'm gonna try to be motivated, be inspired by a lion, by a tiger. You can do that, right? Because you see kids, they pretend to be a tiger, roar, roar. So when you put that into fighting, and you want to be a tiger, you go, you do big, powerful movements right away because that's what a tiger is to you. That is animal style. That is the essence. You don't train it exactly like that because you have to learn the form. But essentially, it is like that. Okay, you just ja ja ja. That's what tiger style is. Then you look at the crane. Okay, the crane. There's a form. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. The crane is a form, and then you use the form of the crane. You don't use the hands. The hands are for the wrist. When you train these hand motion, it's to train the wrist, okay, on the bag. Okay, it's to train how much you bend. Okay, if I go like this, it will bend this much to hit. The jab will be here on the first two knuckles, right over here versus here. This is the crane, where it teaches you to hit on these knuckles. This one, not this one. This. There's praying mantis. Teach you to hit on the first two knuckles. Because the last two knuckles are easy to break. So they're teaching you the mantis. They teach you to hit with the first two knuckles. Because the last two, they're really easy to break. So when you practice with the mantis a lot, you can. It looks stupid, but you can't even do this. You practice mantis on the bag, and then you gotta focus on punching with the first two knuckles. So there's different reasons, right? Another reason why you can practice Tai Chi is because the form is so. So if I'm gonna be using a tiger to inspire me, I have the tiger. Okay, there's also dragon. I use dragon export. Oh, oh, oh. If you put the dragon into the boxing is like the programming, but the behind the scenes, you're thinking that's gonna be like the dragon, the tiger, the monkey, the whatever. And you also practice it forward, but the thinking, the thinking behind the scenes, that is the that is in essence the style. Okay, outside, it doesn't matter whether you use bagua or whatever. I don't even know any of. I'm not gonna say any specific kung fu style because I haven't analyzed them. And I don't want to say something was, oh, bagua is legit, this is how you do bagua. Because I didn't even look at bagua. I don't know what bagua is. So maybe, but I do know Shaolin. Shaolin is kicks, punches. So Shaolin, right? The outside, they always talk about outer kung fu and inner kung fu. The outside is Shaolin. You see Shaolin, some people fight Shaolin. It's very obvious, kick, shoulder throw. So it's very simple. It's just like almost exactly like some type of Muay Thai. It's not exactly, but it looks very similar. The thinking is very. So on the outside you have Shaolin, boom, 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 right? On the inside, the inspiration. So you have people painting. You think, how come they're gonna be fighting and they paint? Right? Because the painting help you inspire. If you can be inspired to paint 100 dragons, you can be inspired to fight like a dragon. If you can be inspired to paint 100 tigers perfectly, with the muscles perfect, with how their expression is perfect, with the way they open their mouth perfect, with the way they hunt a deer perfect. If you can draw that and you understand it, then you can behind the scene be inspired to fight like that animal. You know what I'm saying? Tai Chi Chuan, I said before, is to understand. Also, is you inspired behind the scenes by the art. Instead of learning from nature, tiger, monkey, crane, etc., we create a new set of forms, and you behind the scene use this form to attack. You need the lethal, you need the killing instinct on the outside of the outer art. Okay, you have to practice that. You have to be aggressive. A lot of Tai Chi practitioners, they're not aggressive. Alright, because they're not used to hurting people. They're not used to hitting people. They're not used to, I'm gonna kill this guy. No, they don't have that. But old days, Tai Chi used sword. They kill people everywhere. So that's why the Tai Chi is okay. Right? Because they have the killing instinct. They have the aggression. So once you do the form, first you have to understand the form so that it makes sense. It's not just random movement. You understand the theories. And then you need to slowly move towards kind of practicing it just for you don't have to do the first part. You can learn it by itself, but it doesn't work as well. Right? Because when I'm practicing the tiger form and I'm using that as inspiration, the tiger form is I already know what it's supposed to do, and I have connection between, oh, this is supposed to be the jab, this is supposed to be the, so I'm thinking while I'm practicing. Okay, that way you can link it and it doesn't look like the normal boxing style. Some people have so weird about, like, I can't learn his boxing style. I can't learn his boxing style. They're so different because we're different people. But I can learn Tiger and I will be Tiger style. It's like Mike Tyson is Tiger style. Just very much. But nobody fight like Mike Tyson. How come? Because he has his own style. And the whole point of Kung Fu is to learn these. So I do have tiger style, I do have monkey style, I do have mantis, I do have snake. And it's very weird on the fighting. If one moment you're fighting like this, the next moment you're fighting like that. And then Tai Chi Chuan come, and they have this weird movement. So let me see if I'm not a boxer, I haven't trained in a long time. Let me see if I can do the Tai Chi shadow box. So you can't even tell I'm inspired by Tai Chi. You can't even tell. But that's because you saw all this, the smoothness. That's Tai Chi, shadow boxing. If I do Tiger, it's different. So, as you can see, it's different. If you focus, it's different. You know, if I do snake is, so with the boxing on the outside, snake is, so as you can see, there's minute difference. But don't think that you're gonna be fighting the form. You're not gonna be fighting the form. The form is not for fighting. You cannot fight that. I have never seen anyone fight like the form. Never. Okay, like, because to me, it just doesn't make sense. If somebody come in front of the internet, somebody on the internet fight like the form, okay, everybody need to become his student. If someone out there can do it, if there's someone who can do it, they fight like the form. They fight like the form, they fight like a tiger. If they can do it, everybody become his student. But I'm telling you, you cannot. It's minute difference. Minute difference make the difference. Because if I can change my style just tiny bit in the middle of a fight, the opponent is going to be in trouble. Okay, if I have 5 different styles, I have 5 different ways that I'm moving. Each one I can call on it, and I can fight a different way. That's why some people, they train Southpaw and they train Orthodox at the same time. Because it's a huge advantage if you can switch between. It really messes people, and that's what big mental problem is. It's a big mental effect. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that's how you do it. And it's not, oh, I have to learn this, or oh, these are the available ones. Okay. So I think I said enough. Obviously, I don't have research. I don't have resource. I don't have resource. I don't have a whole. I don't have a whole group of Tai Chi people, Kung Fu people around me. I don't have a whole group of Tiger style practitioner. Mantis, monkey. I don't have a whole group of that. So I cannot practice because I don't even have a boxing gym. So I cannot practice this. But this is, So I have one thing more I have to talk about before this video is over. Of course, that is Wing Chun. Wing Chun is the worst. Okay. Wing Chun is an external one. Okay. But how do I say this? Wing Chun is mostly, you can, if you want to incorporate Wing Chun, is one of the most difficult way. Because, let me think. Before this video started, I only thought about animal style and Tai Chi. I didn't think about Wing Chun, but I'm sure I can think of something. Okay, so Wing Chun. Okay. Wing Chun is the very beautiful way. That is all I can say about Wing Chun. No matter which time, what style you have, okay, the way to hurt the opponent is the same. Because human has not changed. We have 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 head. Human has not changed. The head, if you hit hard, it damage, you will fall. The core, you hit the liver, it hurts, you'll be in trouble. The leg, you kick the leg, inside, outside, you will hurt. Okay? Kick the knee, you will bend and you will break and it will hurt. Okay? Kick anywhere, punch anywhere, it hurts. But most of all, the same targets that you have are the same, which is the head, the core, and the legs. Wing Chun talk about, okay, if he coming to my head, I can move him. If I'm fast enough, I can make his arm move. Okay? This stance in Wing Chun. Okay? First of all, why is there 2 like this? Because you can go like this. Okay, boom, boom. Okay, this is where the training. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. So this is training in Wing Chun. I'm not gonna talk about it. But this is boom, boom. The reason you have a hand here and a hand here is because you don't strike. Okay, there's no counter. Okay, when you're boxing, you have hand here because you want to looking for the counter. Boom. If he hit, boom, ba, boom, ba. Wing Chun. This is why Wing Chun has chain punch, because its ready position is like this. You go boom, 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 and then back, boom, and then back, and then boom. At any point, the fist never stay in the middle. If you stop here in the Wing Chun punching, it's wrong. You have to throw it all the way out. Boom. You stop here because this is the correct position for you to be in while you're defending. Boom, ba, boom, 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 boom. Some people even think that it has to go like a circle in this motion. That's not true. Wing Chun, you can go like this. You can go backwards. You can go back. It doesn't matter. Okay. You can go 2 ways. 1, 2. There's some people don't even know that, and they say they master. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So you gotta stop here. This way, because your arm, okay, everybody, okay, except I don't want to talk about that. Everybody, the arm attached here. If you press, this is you have to know what the wooden dummy move is. You press here, the shot is messed up. Okay, as soon as you touch them, their punch is messed up. And every single time, they're not gonna be aiming to the side of your head. They're aiming for your head. They're aiming for your body. So as soon as you hit them, you know that their arm is gonna move, and then they're gonna miss because they're aiming for your head. There's no one who aims to the side of the head. People don't do that. If they aim for the side of your head, just don't do it. You hit here. The front is for that. You can. Doesn't matter which. If they punch here, you punch here. Punch here. They go here. Boom, boom. Right? Just tap, tap. Right? Some people they look at it so precise. Wing Chun is not precise like that. It's not boom, boom, boom. They go to the wooden dummy and they go like this. Let me show you. You go wooden dummy. They go boom, 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 boom. They go super, super precise. That's not it. Wooden dummy, you're not supposed to be that precise. It's not boom, boom, boom. No. You have to boom. Fast. That is the key to Wing Chun. It's fast. Okay, I go here fast, 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 boom. See that? I don't have nobody practice with, but you can observe. You know, boom, boom, boom. That's what it looks like. People think from movies it goes boom, boom, boom. It goes exact. Boom, boom, boom. It's not that smooth. It's not that beautiful. Okay, boom, 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 boom. You see that? So it's just random hits. You want to hit, make contact. Make contact, fast contact. Okay, contact. That's what you want, that's what you look for. You contact here. The punch is dead. You contact the bicep. As soon as they punch, you contact the bicep. The bicep is gone. Contact. Even, this is why, you know, this one. Boom. This is meant, okay, there's no form in Wing Chun. You know, you have to, the teacher in Kung Fu always show you something, and then they want you to think about it. For instance, in this one, it just means you have to punch the sand, the mung bean, to strengthen your fingers. Because the most dangerous in Wing Chun hand actually is the finger snap. Because you're doing this stuff, your finger hits, finger gonna snap. Okay, that's why they teach you to punch, and they think, you know, it's the punch, but the thing is, when you close your fist, your whole arm becomes stiff. You don't have as much speed. That is why in things like boxing, when you have a glove, Wing Chun is not as effective, because the Wing Chun is going to, you know, it's going to be heavier. And Wing Chun is about speed. Okay? People punch in boxing bag. They aim for structure. They aim for the perfect structure. For instance, if I want to bag, I go boom, 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 boom. They aim for structure, but because they aim for structure, it's slower for sure than if I go and I go punch him without structure. So a lot of Wing Chun guys like, oh, we're gonna have structure this. They don't know what they're talking about. If you opponent punch with structure, but you don't have any structure at all, you're gonna be faster. Because when they try to structure it, they're gonna firm up. They're trying to throw power. The Wing Chun has no power. Because it doesn't matter how much you think your arm has of side to side power. You know, side to side, here, here, here. When you punch, the power goes one direction. You take the perpendicular direction, they are very weak. That's why Wing Chun focus on that. They know if I'm gonna punch hard, the perpendicular is very weak. So if I punch the perpendicular, the arm move, and then boom. Do you understand? That is the essence of Wing Chun. Right? It's understanding that I'm gonna get there first. Before they contact you, you should always contact them. Okay? And it doesn't matter how beautiful, how structured your blow is. If your blow gets to them before their blow gets to you, that's a win. And then you counter with your own punches. Do you understand? So it's like that. Okay? They come, contact, boom. Right? They come, contact, boom. And a lot of the time, punch to the chest. You want the fastest connection. Fastest connection is the shortest. Punch to the chest first. Boom, boom, boom. Punch to the head after. You know, it's this very simple. And the move, okay? When you practice here on the wooden dummy, you need to, first of all, you need to choose one that has, I have this because it's just for show. Okay, this is it's a furniture. I don't practice on that. So you need one that's circular so that your hands doesn't get hurt. And you need one that's, the thing at the back make it kind of soft when you need to hit it fast. Boom. People are like, oh, this guy not doing it properly, he's not doing it slow. If you do it slow, like, boom, boom, boom. That's not gonna work. You go like, boom. It looks stupid. But that's the thing. It's boom. Alright, if you come with a punch, you have to be fast. If you come with a jab, right, just hit it. Okay? He's not expecting you to hit it, it's just, anyways, okay.